Ah yes, I've been waiting for you. Come sit down by the fire and listen for a bit. As crazy as it may seem, we are long past the days of the great squeakers and salt miners who dominated the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies of old. However, you can say that the remnants of their corruption have spread throughout the gaming sphere. Game after game after game they've infected, and they bring their toxicity wherever they so happen to appear. And yes, a few have found their way into Smite.
And now Raw's AFK.
So it's gonna be up right now.
I was thinking to myself, God Bleach is a really stupid game, and I probably shouldn't allow this guy to play.
Yeah, you. I've seen your private game messages, you degenerate. Although there's some pretty good stuff in here. Ah yes, the Smite VGS system. This is arguably one of the most in-depth and intuitive callout systems ever produced for a game. With its wide variety of voice lines and banter, it's almost as if it's a second language. Players who have become fluent in VGS have developed very interesting adaptations in order to communicate solely using this system, but there are many bad actors out there that abuse the system in order to ruin the experience for their entire team. If you listen very carefully, you can hear their cries from across the thick Conquest jungle as you attempt to farm your lane. Come along now, and I'll help you decipher the meaning behind their complex form of communication. Okay spam is probably the most common you'll come across. It's a signifier that you did not play to the exact specifications of the person spamming, which is completely unacceptable. You should really just uninstall. For example, the enemy just barely got away and you were just out of range for an ability. Well, that just proves that your existence is an affront to nature and you deserve to be spammed.
Help! 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 Help!
Now this is common for lanes that just can't manage to keep themselves together, and it's often aimed at the jungle. A common scenario when you see this is when the solo is dying in a 1v1 over and over and over again and demands the ganks, but the jungle is actually busy clearing the other lanes. Now it might be rude of me to say, but that lane is a lost cause and the jungle has more important places to be. Did you just see that solo laner stand in the tower for 3 shots just to pull off one 22 damage basic? Yes, you did. But if the jungle helped them, they could have killed them.
You rock! Cancel that!
You rock, cancel that is the must-have for any Smite player's arsenal and is the cornerstone to all in-game fighting and rage quits.
Enemy spotted!
Now, don't be fooled by this one. This one can be pretty stealthy because it's often the case that this VGS is used to signify that one is currently fighting a 4v6 since obviously your 1-2 carry is sabotaging the game.
Woohoo! I'm the greatest.
This usually comes in as a follow-up to a kill steal or a double kill despite being 0 and 4 before that team fight.
Return to base. Stay here. Please? Thanks.
This is for when the toxic shitter has had absolutely enough of you and your team. They believe that fighting a 4v5 is better than having you in the game. They're usually only allowed to spam this twice before the VGS protections kick in, but if you don't leave, they're going to. Good luck. This is why I call this the disconnect gambit, because either you disconnect or I'm going to. I know for those last couple I didn't have any examples, but that's because people actually decided to be pleasant for once in my games. So you're gonna have to just trust me, bro.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Now, beware of the above phrases since they're clear indicators that a salty boy is about to leave the match or sit in base. It doesn't matter if your team is 4k gold ahead, have 2 extra towers on the enemy team, they are playing arena and their personal KD is the indicator that the game is lost. However, there is one clever solution to solving most of these issues, and it's just straight ignoring them. Mute them. I have said it in at least 3 of my videos at this point. There is no reason to engage them. They have nothing of value to add, so what's the point of even trying to see if they will give callouts? The solution to no enemy missing callouts is a ward. They are 50 fucking cents and I will buy one for you. Come on, let's go down to the local 7-Eleven. Here you go, champ. Now use it wisely. Ultimately, if the VGS starts to devolve, your team has nothing of value to say. So unless you're a sucker for pain and want to risk the enjoyment on the off chance they might call enemy missing, that's on you, buddy. Think of it this way. Your salty solo laner is a Karen standing at the counter at an In-N-Out. They're looking around, saying things out loud about the employees, and not even the wall is listening to them. If you ignore them, they'll stop because ultimately they're just looking for attention. And if any of this video has described you,
stop it. Get some help.
Do you